Good morning. Here we are at the White House Trail. This is going to connect us to Liberty Spring and the Appalachian Trail. Today we're going to go for Liberty and Flume. It's probably about a 11 to 12 mile hike from here, realistic. Let's get to it. All right, went a little over half a mile and put us down here on the Pemi Trail, the paved bike path. Looks like we're going to be on this for about a quarter of a mile or so and connect up to the Appalachian Trail in Liberty Spring. All right. Looks like just over this bridge or so is Liberty Spring Trail. We are officially on the Appalachian Trail and get on the real hiking path soon. It'll be nice to get away from the sound of 93. Kind of takes away from a little bit of the experience. All right, here we go. So about a little over 2.5 to Liberty Springs campsite, and then I think it's not too far from there till we hit the ridge. Yep, 2.9 till we hit the ridge, and then Liberty, Flume, and then back down. It's continuing up Liberty Spring. Really hasn't gained much elevation yet, so I know that's like in the last half and it's all at once, so we'll be ready for that. Okay, so far the trail's been moderately rocky. It's been pretty wet. Not as wet as it's going to be after this big rain we're getting this weekend. Alright, we got a sign up ahead here. Alright. So, 2 miles to the campsite, 2.3 to the ridge. I'm expecting to be pretty steep from here. The other way here is a Flume slide, so not doing that one today. I'm not in the mood for that kind of struggle the beginning of my camping trip, so let's head out. There we go, finally escaping the highway sounds. You can hear the stream here and some birds. This is what I'd rather hear when I'm out here. Looks like we got an actual real crossing here. Beautiful. And steepness begins. Okay, made it across the crossing. Well, they were nice enough to put some stairs in for me. Honestly, the easiest way to get up the steep areas is rock stairs. It's a blessing. Okay, this is a little bit more what I was expecting from this trail. Some good rocks, an incline. So I'm expecting it's going to be much the same here up to the ridge. The incline's not too bad yet, but I'm anticipating it's going to have to ramp up to get to the top of Liberty there. So we'll find out soon enough. Okay, looks like the incline's finally starting to begin. I figure I'd go up quite a bit here till the tent site. Guessing about 1,200 feet and probably about a mile. So it'll get real for a minute, but hey, it's what we come here for. Go, continuing upward. It's actually not as bad as it looks. The rocks make for good steps. So. Trail has just been a steady incline. It's been fine, just a lot of it, that's all. Heading up on these rocks make it a lot easier, like I said earlier. There's our sign. Oh, we must be about a quarter mile from Liberty Springs tent site. So this is last water before the ridge. And also, if you are overnighting here, it's a pretty nice place to stay, pretty close to Liberty Summit. Okay, coming up upon the tent site here, which puts us pretty close to the ridge. Maybe a third of a mile, I believe. Liberty Spring. Water's much more accessible than at Gio. Trail is right there. As you can see, pay box, similar system to Gio. Tent platforms. Don't need any water now, but it's nice to know on the way back, if I do, it's really close. Alright, like I said, third of a mile to the ridge. Water's here. Campsite's there. And we're going this way. About 300 feet elevation to go. At least to the ridge. All right, so probably about 1/10 of a mile, maybe just slightly more to the ridge. Some nice railroad tie steps now to help me up this last little bit to the ridge. You can see the get a little bit more light coming through now, so should be there soon. Franconia Ridge Trail. All right, 0.3 to Liberty. Looks like 0.3 is mileage of the day. I'm gonna be heading this way. All right, on the Ridge Trail to Liberty, navigating some mud. Someone put these nice stepstones here for me. These trail volunteers do so much work. I don't even think they get the credit they deserve. But I gotta make a point to do some volunteering up here and help out when I can. Okay, we are close. Almost to the summit. Got more little rocks to get us through. Liberty Summit. That is number 19. Kinsman's over there. There's Cannon and its wonderful cliffs. Franconia Ridge, little haystack in Lincoln. I believe that's Garfield. Owl's Head in the middle. Pemigewasset Wilderness. The Bonds. Bond Cliff, West Bond. That was a couple weeks ago. So lucky to have these beautiful days. This one I was a little bit more intimidated by than I think I should have been, reading the trail descriptions and reviews, but it was uphill. It was a lot uphill, obviously, to get to this elevation, but it wasn't terrible. Read some reviews that said not for beginners, and you know, be prepared and strenuous, and I didn't find it that bad, honestly, at all. Everything trail was so well maintained with steps and everything else that it really wasn't a technical climb up. What a day. Apparently I jumped the gun with that, and that was a false summit. Ha! Got me. Alright. I believe that is the summit right up top of that, right there. Got some great preview views. Back on the tree line for a minute. How you doing? Good? There we go, Mount Liberty. Number 19. All right, descending into the saddle in between Liberty and Flume. And some scrambling, some bouldering to get down. Nothing too crazy, but I guess this is why a couple of the earlier reviewers said not for beginners. So I can see if this is your first hike in the White Mountains, you don't want to be doing it. But just descending, just steady, just other than those little scrambling, it is much like the way up Liberty. Just rocks. So continue my descent. All right, still descending down into that saddle. It's actually pretty peaceful out here. Not too much traffic yet. I'm sure it'll pick up as the day goes on. I guess this is one of the benefits of hiking on a Thursday. So enjoy, don't stumble too much. All right, just finishing up the descent into the saddle. Now it looks like because of the proximity of these mountains, I am exactly in between the two. And now we will start to go up the Flume. Almost to Flume. Just had the biggest part of the incline to Flume, and I think it's relatively relaxed to the summit. Almost there. Ooh, you can see the trees getting shorter. My Christmas tree forest. Ho ho ho. Mount Flume, number 20. A little video over there.